Buongiorno, everyone. How's it going? Welcome, welcome. Let me turn down the live music. Sounded like it was a little too... If it's a little too high for you guys, let me know. All right, let me go over to our comments. There we go. Welcome, Jessica. Hello, buongiorno. How are you doing today? Thank you for joining us today. Also, on this awesome Tuesday, it's actually raining. I'm looking out the window right now. It's raining here. So pretty crazy. We went from just a massive extreme heat to now rain. So we're seeing a storm coming through actually California. So as usual, we're going to run this live. If you guys see anything or audio's too high or whatever, let me know. All right. So we can adjust that. Really appreciate your help with it. We have a great lineup of gemstones. So sorry, no mail time. We probably won't have mail time for probably through till the end of the year. You know, as you know, this is our end of year inventory shows, basically, I guess you can say. This week we were supposed to make them like Mondays and Thursdays, Fridays, whatever, but we're going to stick with Tuesday and Thursday this week. Balance is great. Thank you, Daniel. Appreciate that. Debbie, welcome. Buongiorno, buongiorno. Oh, Jessica, you got your gem. How do you like it? Actually, you say. Love the big gem. Oh, cool. That's awesome. I'm glad you were able to get that already. That's fantastic. So I wanted to... Oh, yeah. Okay, so this guy's this way. So we have a great lineup. Amanda pulled some of these. I pulled some of them. They're all on sale, Amanda says. So that's fantastic. We have a really, really nice assortment today. Okay, thank you. And so we'll go ahead and get started. Let me just, I need to turn my lighting on. As you know, I came from one job to another, so I want to jump this guy up. There we go. Let's turn that down just a little bit. Oh, you're going to make it a necklace, Jessica. That's awesome. Yay. That's super cool. Well, we can't wait to see it. When you do, definitely post it on our timeline. We would love to see a copy of that. We'll put it over to Instagram as well. As you know, our Instagram's kind of getting up there. We're going to start doing lives over there on Instagram. We also have some plans to do some lives elsewhere. So get ready for that. 2023 is going to be a different year for us. Just with some new ventures and different outlets as well. Okay, so let's start it. So our first gemstone of the night is a 0.75 carat. So this is a 75 point elongated emerald Spessartite. This is a Spessartite garnet. This is an orange Spessartite, which is pretty awesome. As you can see, there is a slight inclusion in there or feathering. That's totally normal. This is a natural gemstone. And we have this on sale today for $40. $40. Actually, I'm going to go a little bit lower. How about 35 on this one? I'm going to do 35. Now, if you know Spessartite garnet, Spessartite is actually very, very highly collectible out there. And that orange Spessartite is just fantastic. So keep your eye on that. Like I said, the orange Spessartite is something to definitely have in your collection. If you don't have one, definitely try to get one. And this would be a good one. We reduced that about 20-25% off today. So, and that's just a sale stone. And if you're new to our channel, welcome. My name is Jeremiah with Tesoro Dolce, and to my right is Amanda. And the price I say is the price you pay plus tax. So shipping's free within the United States. Yeah, and if you're wondering what Tesoro Dolce means, Tesoro Dolce actually is a sweet treasure. That is, it's Italian. And this next gemstone is a 2.35 carat blue Chalcedony Cabochon. This is a flat back polished cab, but it is blue Chalcedony, so those are really cool. This one's only $5 today. It's a 2.35 carat oval blue Chalcedony, all natural Chalcedony Cabochon. I'm sorry? Amanda's changing the price on the fly to $3. $3. So that's a really good deal on that one. We'll let that go. Kind of go around and keep your eye on it. Whoops. There we go. Debbie, yeah, I know. I love the Spessartites, right? The Fanta orange flavoring a lot of these have. All right, let me get this next gemstone because this is pretty amazing. This next one's actually, it looks like we've discounted it a lot. I'm going to show you a golden, it's a golden zircon, which is really, really rare. Usually zircon, you're going to see in its, the normal color you see of zircons are blue. That's kind of the common color. White or colorless is another one, but the golden champagne is really rare. This is kind of on the precious topaz rare side. So these are from Tanzania. I have 2 of them. So if you're looking to make a set of them for earrings, whatever, this would be a great place to get it. But this is it's a 1.45 carat, so it's almost 1.5 carats. I have 2 of these golden zircons. It's golden champagne zircon from Tanzania, and we've lowered the price to $50 each for these. So I can sell you the pair for $100, and I'm going to tell you that's we're taking off 1/3 the price per stone. So today they're on sale, 1.45 carat oval champagne zircon, all natural zircon, golden zircon from Tanzania, and this one's $50. And I do have 2. So like I said, if you're looking to make a set or yeah, basically a set, I guess. We also have the 50 carat lucky dip, right? So these are the dips. These have the ruby, emeralds, topaz, garnets, you name it, in there. And these are on sale these are going for $20 for the live show. So when you're on the live show, these are $20 for 50 carats. I believe they're going for about 30 out there with our affiliates. We have some affiliates out there selling them. But I do, one of the agreements is that we get to offer our basic pricing here on our lives. I think our affiliates are doing lives too out there. So you might see some other gemstones from our guys out there. This one's a 1/2 carat oval faceted multi-O color Ethiopian opal. It says multi-O. I like to have fun with Amanda's typing. This one's really cool. This is a multicolor, but it is faceted. And check it out. We are going to reduce that price on this one. So this one's a 1/2 carat for only $15 today. $15. Look at all that schiller. Holy cannoli. Debbie, you love the one you got from Etsy. That's awesome. Thank you for heading over there and grabbing. I know you made some purchases over on Etsy from us, and we really appreciate that too. Driving that Etsy store is one of our main goals in 2023. So, as you know, that is going to be one of our sole inventories out there, along with our website. Debbie's grabbed this one for $15. You got it, Debbie. Thank you so much. Ashley did too. Okay, cool. So you'll be seeing a lot of good deals over on Etsy. I do believe, is our sale running today? So the Etsy sale just started today. 15% off, you guys, for the inventory that's over on Etsy. So head over there, grab that 15% off. And I believe there's also an additional 10. Is it if they like or favorite? No? Okay, I'm being told to move on. Let me grab this guy. Head over there, get that deal. I just wanted to see something really quick. This next gemstone is going to be an Alexandrite. We hardly ever show natural Alexandrite, and I want to show this one. We had this in our vault, our inventory, and we pulled it out. Bear with me 1 second here. Now, this is natural Alexandrite. As you know, Alexandrite, it's from chrysoberyl. It's a chrysoberyl family. And this natural Alexandrite it does say it color changes, but I didn't see a whole lot of that on here. But let me get you the price first. So this is a 0.35 carat. It's a little small button cab, right? It's got a little natural inclusion on the back there. That's just because when they flatten the cab, they're just trying to save as much of the Alexandrite as possible. But this is natural Alexandrite. This is like a cat's eye Alexandrite. It's a 0.35 carat for only $20 today. Oh yeah, I want to see if it color change. It says color change, or it's supposed to color change, but let's check it first. Yes, it does. So you guys see how it goes from green to this orange or red? That is a color. That's a natural color change in the gem. Right there. And it's doing it from incandescent lighting. So incandescent lighting is candlelight. Or what we talk about incandescent lighting is also we have some flashlights that are incandescent lighting, right? And so you can see that. And Debbie's gonna grab this one for $20. Nice grab, Debbie. Remember, this is natural Alexandrite. We only have a few of these. Okay, there you go. That's that one. Perfect. Nice grab. I love Alexandrites. One of my favorites that we sold, I think Danielle grabbed it. Do you remember that? Holy cow. That thing, it not only changed color from green to orange, but it held the color, which is really, really difficult to do. That was a very unique Alexandrite. It actually held the orange, which I usually hardly ever, I've never seen that before. So enjoy, Debbie. Thank you. Grazie. Okay, so this next gemstone is a pink tourmaline. It's a 1.15 carat, all natural pink tourmaline. And let me see here. It's 1.15 for $25 on this. And Amanda's even going lower, $20, she said just now. Yep, $20. So gorgeous pink tourmaline. It's all natural oval shape with some inclusion, but that's normal. Striation, actually it's not really included. It's more striated, feathered, and that's just from growth. That's all. But it's faceted very well. Very nice. Debbie, that'll be your first. Nice. Well, I know Alexandrite can get really, really expensive. The good thing about the cabs is the price can come down on those. The faceted Alexandrites, though, man, I've got some of those, and we're gonna have to put them in auction because they're pretty high up there in price. But man, great grab on that. Okay, so this one is it's a Brazilian opal. Uh oh. There we go. Are you guys back? You still see me? Okay, cool. There's a little bit of a... Yeah. Wait 1 second. I'll be back. There we go. That's our remote camera live. So this guy is... what are we looking at? Yeah. Okay, thank you. I appreciate you letting me know, guys. Appreciate it. This is a 5.35 carat fancy cut Brazilian opal. And we are looking at $20 for this cab. It's the interesting cab, as you can see. It's a flat back polished cab, but it's a fancy shape opal. So look at the top. It's kind of like it's got kind of a facet on 4 sides. Yeah, kind of a bullet design almost. Anyway, $20. This is a Brazilian opal, 5.35 carats. So that is really, really unique. And for only $20, that's a steal. I'm sorry? Pink tourmaline for Debbie. Ah, nice grab. Thank you. Thank you, Debbie. I really want to get those tourmaline, the tourmaline cabs that we have. The big ones. Oh, is this one? It's this one.
Oh yeah.
But we have the big ones. I came across them yesterday and I really wanted to show them, but I really don't know what to do with those. We really have to address them one day. Debbie, we got you. Thank you. Appreciate that. All right, so this next gemstone is 14.4 carats, almost 14 and a half carats of Iva? What's Iva?
Oval.
Oh, oval. Jeez. Okay, sorry. My teleprompter says Iva. It's actually oval blue-green tourmaline for $50 today. $50. This is real tourmaline though. Look at that. So talk about rare. This is definitely one of those. But this is real tourmaline. It's just a blue-green tourmaline. 14.4 carats for $50 today. Once again, the cabs, we have some of the natural tourmaline cabs. We will show them one day, but I gotta say the price will probably be pretty high up there because they're really, really rare to get them in a cab form, believe it or not. It's one of those gemstones. Every gemstone has its own story. Some of them can be more expensive due to how dark they are, when typically a lot of gemstones are supposed to be more expensive the brighter they are, the clearer they are. But like grandidierite, that's one. The lighter it is, the cheaper it is. So you want the dark green. You want the super mineral content. All right, so this next stone is going to be a danburite. So this is, who's Iva? That's what I was thinking. I was like, what is Iva? I was thinking it was location. I kept thinking like, is it in Africa? Is it Greek? I don't know. So it's admin error. So this one's a 1.9 carat trillium quantum cut danburite, all natural danburite. This guy, wow, look at the quantum cut on this one. So this is natural danburite, $23 today on sale. I gotta tell you, that's about 1/3 off. It's about 1/3 off our normal price. So fantastic deal. As you know, our prices are already really low, but today we want to do an all sale day. So 1.9 carats, almost 2 carats of trillium quantum cut danburite for only $23. Danbury, Connecticut. Danbury. Oh shoot, color change Xandrite. You guys know how much I love showing Xandrites. Whoa, this one actually changed color pretty instantly. I can already tell you it's a silver. So this is, it says pink to green. We'll see. It's a 3.15 carat color change Xandrite, pink to green for $25. Now I just want to check that really quick. If Amanda could turn that off, turn this off, and there's the green. And actually, if I turn this off, you're going to see the green. Look at it. There's green. And then as we turn the lights back on, it goes to pink. Actually, I could even turn this off. You'll see more pink. So this is a color change Xandrite. Instantly color changes. If you're not familiar with them, pretty awesome. This one's beautiful for $25. It's fantastic. And it's clean, clean, clean. It looks like Jessica's going to grab it for $25. Nice grab, Jessica. Thank you so much. Grazie, grazie. Enjoy that one. That's a really cool one. Remember, the color change happens under all different lighting. Specifically halogen or UV going outside in the I was going to say in the rain. I'm looking outside and it's raining. Going outside in the sunlight and stuff, you're going to see that instant color change. So that's really, really cool. All right, let me get this next one. This is a praisiolite, I think. Like, as you know, I like to guess what they are before I look. Quantum cut praisiolite. Yeah, 4.5 carat praisiolite. As you know, praisiolite is green amethyst. $35 for this one. So 4.5 carats of quantum cut green amethyst for only $35. Actually, why don't we do 30? Let's do 30. Let's take another 5 off that one. So $30 for this quantum cut green amethyst. Remember, this is a 4.5 carat though. This thing's a big boy, and it's really hard to find quantum cut green amethyst anymore. Really, quantum cut anything anymore. Yeah. Went through like the 70s and 80s as a fad, from what I gather, and then just kind of went away. It's coming back though. Everything comes back, everything, and we'll be ready for it. All right, so this next one is pretty awesome. Now, Jessica, you said you love color change gems. Here we go. I literally have one right now. Jessica, I'd like to see if you, I want to see what your guess on this one is before I say what it is. Or anybody's guess. It's a 1 carat natural color change gemstone. I'm sorry? Yes, I can do the color change. And it's right here. Let's see. There's the color change. So it goes from green to orange or fire red. But can you guess what color, what stone this is? There's only like 3 gemstones in the world that look like this. So Jessica and everyone watching, this is diaspore. Okay, you might actually have heard the word zoltanite. Zoltanite is actually a trademark name. It means it's actually picked for the best gems in the world under the diaspore catalog. Diaspore is also. I'm sorry. What did she say?
Sapphire.
Oh, sapphire. No, I wish. Yeah, color change sapphire actually would do it too. A garnet would also color change naturally, but not so much like this. The only other gemstones I can think of are Alexandrite, which is a green to orange like this, and a diaspore. The only 2. There's another one. Gosh, I'm trying to think. There is another one. Zoisite is another one. Yeah. Zoisite is another one. Yep. So Zoltanite is a trademark name for diaspore, but it is diaspore. If you ever hear Zoltanite, all you know is all you can say is that diaspore or Zoltanite is the best of the best. Okay, so this is a Zoltan, or is this Zoltanite? I don't believe this is just diaspore. So this is a green diaspore. It's a 1 carat color change diaspore for $100. If this was a Zoltanite, you're probably looking at about $300 for this gemstone. It's roughly 2 to 3 times the cost. But we don't have this noted that this is Zoltanite. So this is a diaspore. And actually all Zoltanite come with certificates. They're obligated to come with trademark certificates. So we actually do have some Zoltanite with trademark certs. So anyway, beautiful color change diaspore, very, very rare. And to get it in natural. Oh, one other thing. Careful when you're buying Alexandrite out there in the market, because they're using diaspore to sell it as Alexandrite, because they look almost the same. So be really, really careful out there when you're buying diaspore, okay? Because they can use Alexandrite in place of it. I know, been in the business buying and selling gemstones, so I know what the tricks are out there. Not all of them, though. They get really, really tricky. At least they try. All right, so I'm going to put some light on this one because guess what? This is a star diopside. All right, so we have some star diopsides. I have a bunch of these big cab backs, flat back cab, four leg. What did I say? Did I say diaspore? This is diopside, star diopside. It's a 10.10 carat. Angela, welcome, buongiorno. This is a 10.10 carat round black star diopside, also known as this. You've heard this out there, Star of India. It's a very common word. It's actually not industry standard. That is just a name someone threw on there. Star of India, Black Star of India. It only has 4 legs, right? This is like the Star Garnet, only has 4 legs. So this is a star diopside cab for $30 today. 10.10 carat round black star diopside for $10. I mean for $30. $30 black star diopside. And Angela, if there's anything you want us to show you while you're here, we'll be more than happy to do that. We had a blue-green tourmaline cab, which is really unique. That one is really cool. I love the blue on it. We have a diaspore that we just showed. Quantum Praesiolite. Remember, everything's on sale today. That really cool Brazilian opal. I love that one. That was really neat. But we have plenty of gems to go. As you know, this show will be posted on our YouTube channel tonight. I think tonight. With the available gemstones. So you can always rewatch the show and catch them over there. And I wanted to just reiterate, 2023 is going to be a pretty good year. We're driving to some new outlets for live auctions, so get ready for that. We're gonna have some news on those. Those are gonna be actual bidding live auctions, we hope. We're setting that up right now, and we're also gonna be driving all that inventory over to Etsy too, so stay tuned with that. Our 15% store discount started today, and so definitely head over for that one. All right, so this next gemstone, you're going to see some white facet mark. That's normal for this next one because it's more of a solid crystal gem. So it is a rhodonite. I always want to say rhodolite. Rhodolite's garnet. This is a natural rhodonite. It's a 7-carat oval for only $25 today. Looks like a strawberry puree is what it looks like to me. What are you going to say?
These are normally found in cabs.
Yeah. Actually, we have shown rhodonite in cab. What? Oh, we have actually shown rhodonite in cab. So this is a really cool. It's a big faceted rhodonite, and once again, it's 7 carats for only $25. Angela's gonna grab this one for $25. Nice grab, Angela. I love these. Super cool. Altoid cinnamon mint. Yeah, exactly. Of the rhodonite?
Faceted.
Yeah, faceted rhodonite, yeah. I actually made our show might go a little bit longer today. We pulled 40 to show today. So, and some of them, I did pull a few that we've seen before, but only because, I don't know. I just felt like showing them again. Let me turn down the center light because I really want you to see this. This is a blended ametrine. Now this ametrine, you're not going to see like a really strong 50-50 split. This is more of a blend. Very common, but we're going to let this go really cheap. This is a 2.55 carat. So 2.5 carats of blended ametrine for only $20 today. But I'm going to see if I can take a little bit of light off that. If you look at that, I mean, it's really cool. The blend is just perfect. So there's 2 types. You can get the blended, or actually you can see the line right there. It's faint, but it's there. So remember, that's all natural amethyst and citrine, which is an ametrine. And yeah, those are really cool. We do have some, if you're interested, we do have some that are the strong, line separation. All right, so I have a garnet coming up. This one's pretty amazing. Let me pull my light back over here really quick. And what I want to do is put this light, there we go. Because I really want you to see this. This thing is insane. It looks like a heart to me. This is a red spessartite. So spessartite is a garnet. This is a pudgy pair. So it's a 1.3 carat. Let me get a little closer here. Let me just, you need to see this color. Look at this. Unbelievable. Pudgy pair, red spessartite garnet. Now we put this on sale for $100 today. This is $100 even. These spessartites are, if you put this in a pendant, you're gonna get a lot of comments on these. These are amazing. I think you even have one, huh? Did you put one of these in a pendant? It ended up being sapphire. Amanda actually had one of these set for herself, and it ended up turning out to be a sapphire. They do look like Pat Parasha sapphires too. So this one is stunning though. So 1.3 carat pudgy pair, red spessartite garnet for only $100 even, right? So yeah, if that doesn't sell, that's going right in our vault. Actually, well, we'd probably put it up on Etsy, but I think we have some in our vault. They're the really big ones. We'll have to look. But we do have a nice collection of spessartites, which is great. All right, so I did pull another praesiolite. This one was really cool. I really loved the saturation in this green amethyst. Not only that, you actually have that really neat cushion, elongated cushion cut. So this one's a 3 carat rectangle cushion cut, praesiolite, green amethyst for only $20 today. $20 for that green amethyst. Once again, that's Prasiolite. Prasiolite is the technical term, right? That is the family of gemstone. But this is a big boy. This isn't any small gem. So 3 carats of cushion cut green amethyst or Prasiolite for only $20 today. I'm gonna put that right up here, actually. Same as that cushion or the quantum cut. This is also green amethyst, Prasiolite. Oh my gosh, I pulled this opal, but I never looked at it. That's incredible. All right, I'm gonna get this opal. Now I want to preface this that we don't use filters on our lives. Actually, we don't use filters on anything because we really want you to see what you're getting. So when I show you this next opal, you might think I'm using a filter, but I'm really not. Because this is exactly what it looks like in the jar. This opal is insane. Look at this. Unbelievable. That is the actual opal. That is just... And even if I turn down my center light, look at it. It even gets even nicer. So this is a beautiful, beautiful 1.5 carat Ethiopian faceted white opal. We lowered the price on this one to $50 today. It's a 1.5 carat for $50. I mean, jewelers would charge you probably $200 to $300 for this, maybe more. So 1.5 carats. Remember, this is jeweler grade opal. This is purchased from some of our jewelers that have gone out of business and was able to pick up the big collections from them. So 1.5 carats of multicolored Ethiopian white opal for only $50. Once again, that is exactly what you're going to see when you get it. It's crazy. And look how deep that is, too. It's a big pavilion. It might explain why we're getting so much schiller. Okay, let's do... Angela's going to grab it. Nice grab, Angela. Oh my gosh. Probably one of the nicest opals. Look at that. That is insane. It looked like a little, when you see it, Angela, like when I was handing it to Amanda, looked like this meteor of just color. It's just crazy cool. Yeah, super confetti. All right. I also wanted to grab some Swiss Blue Topaz. I love showing these, especially these high quality ones, because they're really nicely saturated. Now, this one is only $10. I have 3 of them. They're 1.25 carat Swiss Blue Topaz. As you can see, they're an emerald shaped step cut, Swiss Blue, but these are jeweler quality, right? They're cut very, very nice. I do only have the 3 right now at this carat weight, 1.25 carat for $10. I know, isn't that insane, Angela? As you know, opal's my number one. It is number one. I always go back and forth to tourmaline because I love watermelon tourmalines. But every time I think of the process for opal, it just blows it right out of the water. Okay. Oh, this next one's a green tourmaline in a pair. That's pretty cool. And Angela's gonna grab. Okay, yeah, I'll leave that one up there. I'll let Amanda have this one of these. Nice grab, Angela. Thank you. Sorry, I'm trying to clean this next gemstone up for you. So, oops, still got a little bit on the table. Angela's going to grab one of those, and Debbie's going to grab one. Thank you, ladies. I'll get that over to Amanda, and I have one left. Okay, there we go. So this is green tourmaline. I think this is so cool. This is like that military green or the olive green, dark olive green tourmaline. We have this at a 1.6 carat. And actually, yeah, so this one's going to be, I'm going to lower the price to $18 for this one. It's a 1.6 carat pear-shaped green tourmaline for only $18. And you know, as you know, I always say with the tourmalines, you're going to see a lot of striation or feathering. This one's really, really clean for a green tourmaline. So 1.6 carat for only $18. Debbie's going to grab this one for 18. Nice grab, Debbie. Thank you. Grazie. And that's that one. Yeah. What are these? Oh my gosh. Okay. Hopefully we have 3 people on that will grab one of these each, because this is probably one of the best deals here. Hold on one second. Let me... Oh my goodness. This is a natural sapphire. Whoa. Wow. Let me get a little bit of light on this. I want you to see this color. This is a blue-green natural sapphire. Check that out. And it's saturated, but not like super saturated. So, oh, and what was the 18s for?
Sorry? Oh, did you grab the green Tourmaline?
Oh, Jessica. Oh, okay, Jessica. I'm so sorry. Debbie grabbed that. Okay. I was like, I didn't have multiple gems. Threw me off just for a second. So this is a blue-green sapphire. You're not going to believe the price. This is a 0.85 carat for only $12. I have 3 of these. Only $12. Once again, it's almost a whole carat. 0.85 carats. And that's a blue. Look at the blue. And then you've got the green. Holy cow. I really like these. Once again, I only have 3. And these are only $12 each. So the first 3 people that say sold 12 will be able to get one of these natural sapphires. So Debbie, Daniel, come on, one more. Angela's got one. Nice grab. Daniel, is this your first order?
Daniel is Ashley's husband.
Oh, okay. Daniel's Ashley's husband. Oh, cool. Well, thank you, Daniel. Thank you, Angela and Debbie. Seriously, that was a fantastic grab on that. I love those. All right, let's get those over to them. As you know, we have a nice big collection of rubies. We have a lot of different types of rubies. Let me explain. We have some natural rubies that haven't been treated. We have some rubies that have been treated, some that haven't, and then we also have lab rubies. So we also have rubies that are different types of treatment too. So this is a very common ruby. It's a Madagascan ruby. Now, one of the things you want to remember when you hear the word Madagascan in a ruby is that most Madagascan rubies are treated. It's a very probably about 99%, if not 100% of Madagascan rubies are treated. This one was, but I can see that the treatment didn't really take a whole lot. So this is what they call a fissure fill gemstone. Okay, so this is a fissure fill ruby, and this ruby is a 1.75 carat. I'm gonna drop the price on this even more. It's a 1.75 carat Madagascan fissure filled ruby, and we had it. Wow, yeah. So $20 on this one. $20. I'm gonna do. We have this listed at $43. So, but we reduced the price to. I'm going to reduce the price to 20 today. Now, what you're seeing is some natural inclusion, natural pitting kind of inside the gemstone. Look see, there's some inclusion there, a couple dark mineral spots, but that's normal. Now, a fissure filled gemstone is glass filled, which means if there's any striation or feathering, the glass fill actually takes that out. It usually doesn't take out mineral. So you'll still see some inclusion, but it will fill most of the gemstone. And it gives you this really cool bright pink color. And where's my, oh, here it is. Let's just check the UV, because I'll bet you this just glows. Let's see, where is my, there it is. There it is. Now, fissure filled gemstones usually will. And it's not the fissure, it's not the glass, it's just the mineral is really high in this one. So it will glow. Anyway, enough of that. Great deal, $20. So it's over 50% off on our low price. All right. What do we got here? Oh, I thought this was with Diaspora actually again. But this is another Tourmaline, but it's a bicolor, it says. All right. Let's take a look at that. Oh. Bicolor nothing. I think this is watermelon. One second. Huh? Yeah, kind of. I agree with you. I actually wouldn't call this watermelon either. It's very close though. This is a 0.45 carat pudgy pear bicolor tourmaline. Now, tourmaline is going to have feathering, striation. It will. No tourmaline is perfect, but look at. I don't know if you can see this. Let me turn if I turn this light down a little bit, you can see the top part of this gemstone is green. The bottom part is a light pink. It's got a pink hue to it. I'm trying to get that color just perfect for you so you can see it. Kind of there. There we go. So this, once again, it's a 0.45 carat bicolor tourmaline, only $8 today. $8 for this one. Bicolor typically are from watermelon tourmalines, but not always. So as you know, it could be from the watermelon cut this way. So the green is the rind, the pink is the center. But there are green and pink bicolor tourmalines. So really don't know for a fact. But for $8, can't go wrong with that one. All right, let's go back here. And, Russian Lab Alexandrite. As you know, these Russian Lab Alexandrites aren't made anymore. I think they do some small limited production. You're not going to get anything anymore, though. I guarantee it. So this gemstone, Jessica, I don't know what in the heck. I literally pulled uranium glass faceted gemstones. They're sitting right to my right in our lineup today. And you said you want one so bad, so today's a perfect day to grab one. Because, in fact, since you said that, I'm going to let you have the first grab at it. Because I've shown these before. I wanted to show them again. They kind of reminded me of Halloween. And look at, just so you know, I'm not just saying that. They're right here. Uranium glass. Faceted. Very, very rare. Super, super rare. They literally haven't made these in like 10, 20 years. If not longer. Anyway, those are coming up. And those are glow, and we'll show them to you. And I'm gonna drop the price on those dramatically. So we'll give you first grab on one, okay? I have two. Okay, so this one is a color change Lab Alexandrite. We're gonna drop the price on this one to $38. Remember, this is Alexandrite. It's a Russian Lab. It is color change. It's a 1.55 carat for only $38 today. And let me see here. I can actually kind of show you some of that color changing. And obviously UV, right? So this is Russian Lab. We do have some German Lab, as you've seen on our Etsy store. You can go out there and look at those. There are some German Labs out there that are the purple and pink, but the Russian have the green and bright pink or purple. Daniel, the Russian makers, they were at the Denver Gem. Oh, they were. Oh, cool. Okay. Oh, well. No, actually, Thailand's going to be a lot cheaper, but it's going to be because Thailand's the gem capital of the world. But there's a lot more competition out there. Their manufacturing probably would be better. But yeah, I would imagine with everything going on, probably not going to get anything out of Russia for quite some time. It is kind of sad, but it's the way it goes. These Tanzanites, I'm going to show you some Tanzanites that we've lowered pretty steep. Yeah, I know the German lab is closed. That's gone. They haven't produced anything out of Germany in a long time. We were actually able to score a pretty big batch of German lab that were from an old collection. So if you're ever interested in those, we do have those on our Etsy store. Okay, so check out these tanzanites. We grabbed 2 of these. So only today, only a quarter carat for only $20. Like seriously, 2 of these quarter carat, $20. Trillion, all natural tanzanite. As you know, tanzanite is single source gemstone from Tanzania. They are going to be mined out, if not coming soon, in our generation. That is our generation, my generation. The mine is actually closed to the public now. It's being controlled by the Tanzanian government. You need a broker to actually buy tanzanite now. You used to be able to just go there and buy tanzanite. You can't do it anymore. So anyway, long story short, this guy is fantastic. I have 2 of these. And it looks like Angela and Debbie's going to grab one of them. Nice. Look at the saturation in these. You know, we have some really nice saturated tanzanite. So congratulations. These run about 150, 200 out there. Roughly. 100. I know it's over 100. 100 a quarter. For a quarter carat. All right, Angela, Debbie, nice grab. Let me get that over to Amanda. Whoops. Sorry, give me my focus. I got it. All right, here we go. Next, we have a tourmaline, I think. Yeah. All right, so this next one is going to be a 1.15 tourmaline. If you guys only saw it, if I had that face camera on, you guys would be dying. Amanda's over here just crying. No. All right. Here we go. Thanks, Debbie. Appreciate it. Good Lord. I lost my train of thought. Oh, pear-shaped golden tourmaline. All right, so this is a 1.15 carat. Wow, seriously, this is a super amazing gem. I instantly, with the table that clean on this really cool tourmaline, I love the color. That is a very unique, very, very unique color for tourmaline. It's called a golden tourmaline. It's probably pulled from yellow tourmalines, my guess. And they got it out of the meat of this thing. So you're looking at kind of that Madeira, right? That Madeira gold. Tourmaline, though, $20, 1.15 carats. 1.15 carat, but look at it. The pavilion is super shallow. So you're getting this huge pear shape with an elongated table. And that golden color is just unreal. Anyway, 1.15 carats for only $20 today. It does. Yeah, it resembles amber. It has, like I said, it has some Madeira characteristics to it. But man, I love how clean it is. All right, Debbie's going to grab this one for 20. Nice grab, Debbie. Wow. Jessica, you know, here's the... we've done that. Could you imagine? We've had gemstones get sucked up in vacuums and they're in carpets and everything else. Gosh, it's so difficult. We just try not to do that with really high-end gems, you know. I'm going to turn this down a little bit because I really want you to see that. There we go. So this is yellow labradorite. Black moissanite would be insanely hard. Oh my gosh. We've had some black tourmalines and stuff do that too. You can't. No, there's no. It's really hard. Yellow labradorite. This is natural labradorite. As you know, labradorite have like 4 classifications. There's spectralite, yellow, andesine, green, and believe it or not, I think it's opal or moonstone. One of the two, opal or moonstone, fall under the labradorite category. I know it's hard to believe, but because it's silicate. Oh, that's what it is, silicate. So it's opal. So this is a Mexican yellow labradorite. Now I know this wasn't discovered in Labrador, Canada. Doesn't matter. It did come from Mexico because it carries the same characteristics, and that's, you know, they discovered it there as well. So 2.5 carats of antique shape. or antique cut rectangle antique shape yellow Mexican labradorite for $18 today. $18. Jessica, we've looked for it many times in the look. It was a 6.5 millimeter. Oh, geez. Yeah. That's going to be super hard to find. So sorry to hear that. I'm going to tell you, we have dropped like really pricey gemstones before, and Amanda and I would have torn apart our studio to find them. We have, because you got to get it back. Oh yeah, we've shaken out rugs and emptied buckets and you name it. Angela's gonna grab that for 18. Awesome grab, Angela. As you know, labradorite is carrying a high price tag. It's gonna have its day. It's coming back, but we do have a lot of customers who buy it from us. A lot of jewelers too that are buying it. We have some dedicated jewelers buying them from us. Amy, no, car broke down. No. Oh shoot. Hopefully it wasn't a Tesla. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm just showing this one. This is a blue sapphire. I know it's hard to believe. It's dark. It's these saturated blue sapphires. You know, they're really dark ones. They're kind of common out there, but I do have 5 of these. They're kind of just sitting in our inventory. This is end of year inventory kind of blowout. So this is a 1 3/4 carat, 1.75 carats of oval blue sapphire. I have 5 for only $5 each. Just $5 each. Now I know they look dark. They are, but they're blue. If I really shoot some light into these things, you might be able to see the blue. Yeah, can you see it? Okay, good. I'm trying to show the blue as much as possible. But it's kind of like that midnight blue. So anyway, 5 of those. And they're kind of like that party sapphire look where the blue and the white are kind of intertwined. So it looks like Angela's going to grab one of those. Nice grab, Angela. Thank you. Who? I don't see that. Do you see it? Okay. Amanda says Danielle and Angela?
Daniel.
Oh, Daniel and Angela. Okay, cool. Let me refresh my I want to refresh my comments really quick. 1 second. Might just be a little slow. There it is. Okay, got it. Amy says, I wouldn't buy a Tesla. You and me both. You know what? Even if I had the money, I love the tech. But believe it or not, Amanda's got her eye on the Mustang. It'll be some years before we get one of those, though. Let's see here. It's going to be tough to try to get past the gas. The combustion engines, yeah. Wow. What am I looking at? Green Mystic Topaz. Oh my goodness. This looks like Northern Lights. It looks a lot like it. It's tough because it's checkerboard, so it's taken away the Northern Lights where it has the green just all the way around it. But this is close. This is a Green Mystic Topaz. This is natural topaz. It's natural topaz, but it's been treated, obviously. It's a 3.2 carat. 3.2 carat round in a checkerboard for only $20. We put this on sale today for only $20 today. Remember, this thing is crazy nice. Wow. What's that?
Checkerboard.
It is checkerboard cut, yeah. It's a round checkerboard cut. Just because I get the Range Rover. Oh, I love those. We have some neighbors in we moved our studio, and we have some neighbors over here who drive in Range Rovers, and they are insane. Look at the blue in this one. It's almost got peacock colors too. Anyway, 3.2 carat round checkerboard green Mystic Topaz for $20. All right, put that one down. I'm gonna put that over here. Hopefully you can see that color coming out of that. Oh, I love the Range Rovers. I don't know anything about the maintenance on those or the parts if replaced. I'm sure it's not cheap. All right. You know, we always have to show these big guys every once in a while. This is a blue spinel. It's a lab blue spinel, 17.15 carats. If Daniel's familiar with lab created gemstones, here you go. So 17.15 carat Oval Labs blue spinel for $50 today. This is a big boy. This is 17 carats of lab blue spinel. Not familiar with lab blue spinels or lab spinels, lab general gemstones. They are grown under lab conditions. They're real spinel. They've just been grown with a seed. So the seed is introduced into their. It's actually a proprietary. You're not actually supposed to know, but we do know. It's introduced and it's grown. So quartz is that way. A lot of countries will grow quartz in lab because it's easy to grow. Easy to grow and it's cheap. It's one of the rare gemstones in quartz that you can, because quartz is so cheap in general. They typically don't lab create it. And it's abundant, so. Oh, parts are imported. Oh, okay. Where does Range Rover come from? Where does that? I don't even know. Is it a European? It's a UK? I don't know. I've never looked at it. I love the look of them. Never actually even drove one either. Owned a million cars, but never owned a Range Rover. UK. Thank you, Daniel. Learn something new every day. What am I looking at? Sun Shimmer. So this is a 1.75 carat, 1 3/4 carat checkerboard Mongolian Sun Shimmer. Hello, hello. Now this is checkerboard, and this Sun Shimmer is obviously a feldspar. All right, it comes from the feldspar family. It is an oval checkerboard for only $15 today. 1.75 carat for only $15. Don't mistake Sun Shimmer for sunstone. You'll see that out there. I do see people selling this as sunstone when it's really not. So once again, this is a 1.75 carat checkerboard cut Mongolian Sun Shimmer for $15. Ooh, we're loading up this table. Oh man, I love that dinosaur. One of my favorite gemstones for sure. Like Jessica said, anything that color changes. All right, so I want to show you another ruby. Now this one is fissure filled, and you're gonna see that they're very similar, right? This one's a little bit cleaner, and the fissure filled does clean feathering or striated gemstones. So this one's we priced really low. It's a 1 carat Madagascan fissure filled. See Madagascan again. Marquee is a marquee cut for $18 today. $18. So a really good chance to get a 1 carat marquee for only $18. And I'm going to show you that really bright pink, and then check it out. The UV is just going to glow like crazy. Let's get the light. I need to find my light source. There it is. Oops. There we go. Sometimes when you're messing with the, there it is. So UV is really bright, right? So, and I really love the brightness of these, especially this marquee. It's really nice. Daniel's gonna grab this one for 18. Nice grab, Daniel. Good deal on that one too. Really, really clean ruby. Yeah. I've seen people pop those out at rings and stuff, and they're selling them for, man, 2 or 3 times that as used rubies. What do they call that? They call them knockouts. I'm sure you've heard that term. Knockout gemstones, which we do not sell. If we do come across one of those, we will tell you during the live. It's very rare that we do, because we specialize in hard to find new gemstones unset. All right, so this one is a black spinel. There we go. It's not 6mm, unfortunately. It's a 2.9 carat. It's a lot bigger than that. I don't know what the millimeter on this one is. This is natural spinel. It's black, jet black. And I only have a price of $20 on this one today. So as you know, spinel can come in tons of different colors all throughout the rainbow and more. And it also comes in a jet black, just like tourmaline, black diamond, very, very similar to that. Black spinel, black sapphires, But these guys, the spinels, I feel like they're cleaner than all of those. They're usually, as you can see, the black is just jet black, smooth jet black. So yeah, great stone. Natural spinel. Looks like Angela's going to grab this one for 20. Nice grab, Angela. Once again, 2.9 carats, almost 3 carats. All right, let's get that over to Amanda. I know we're getting really low on that inventory too. I hardly ever see it for sale anymore. Our jewelers and stuff aren't letting it go. They're making rings out of them. All right. As you know, we have some pretty insane emeralds too. Not so much that I would like to have. I'd like to actually have a lot more emerald. They're just getting really rare and hard to find at good prices for me to pass on to our customers. So this one's a, it's more of a what we call a rock form emerald. It's got a lot more quartz in it and stuff. Daniel Jack Black, I know, it's so cool. So this one's a 1.35 carat for only $15 on this emerald. Actually, I'm gonna go to $12 on this emerald. But $12 to own this emerald would be really nice. It's actually a really nice cut too. So $12, 1.35 carat emerald. And I don't have country of origin. I'm so sorry. So that's why I can go really low on the price. If we have country of origin, obviously price can go up. But we have different pricing for those. Angela's going to grab that one for 12. You got it, Angela. Thank you. Let me grab that for you. Jessica, get ready. The uranium glass are next. Yeah. Or actually not next, sorry. I have one gemstone next. And then the uranium. All right, here we go. So this one is this a topaz? It's not Ethiopian opal. What happened? This one is blue topaz. It's a 2.6 carat. Sorry, it's a little out of order. Oh, thank you. Actually, I think, did I put that over there? I'd put that over there. It's out of order on the teleprompter. Sorry, I'm kind of got to jump down here. Whoops. 2.6 carat emerald shaped step cut Swiss blue topaz, and we have this sitting at $20. But I'm gonna go a little bit lower. Let's go 18 on this one. But this is a really cool emerald cut that really isn't used anymore. It's kind of pushing the. It's kind of like Asher, huh? Octagonal. Yeah, it's kind of it reminded me of like an elongated Asher, almost an Asher cut, kinda. So anyway, this is a very unique cut. This isn't something you see today. This was cut long time ago. 2.6 carat emerald shaped Swiss blue topaz for $18 today. 18. Like I said, it's a very interesting cut. Not something you see anymore. Kind of a vintage feel to it on the facet. So just an interesting cut. Okay. Stephanie, since you asked, which was I mean Jessica, very interesting that you said that. Here's those uranium glass. Now, uranium glass is definitely, like, it's been obsolete for, I can't even tell you how many years. Probably since the 70s. I was able to grab these, and they are a double rose cut, which is even more unique. You can put these in pendants, or you can set them for rings. This is uranium glass. Now, it looks like we've dropped the price dramatically on these. A 2.6 carat marquee double rose cut uranium glass, and I'm gonna let Jessica go first, but I do have 2 of them, so if Jessica wants one of these, I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna try to get the UV on there. There it is. So there's the UV, right, just to prove that it's uranium glass. And they're so cool. Anyway, I only have 2 of these. If Jessica wants one, they're $15. I'll let it go for $15 today for each one. And they're big. These are 2.6 carat. They're elongated, double rose cut. So as you can see, the pavilions, there really isn't a pavilion. It's all faceted. And that's what they call double rose cut. If it was only cut on one side, faceted, with a flat back, it'd be called rose. Since it's faceted both sides, double rose. But anyway, $15, 2.6 carat. All right, Angela and Jessica. You got it, Jessica. Thank you, Angela. Nice grab. Daniel, I see you're sold. I'm so sorry. I only have the 2. These are like almost impossible to find. So nice grab, ladies. Thank you so much. And enjoy. I actually remember going out there and procuring those. And I think we sold the other ones. We had some more, and I think they all sold. As you know, I do try to go get more. Okay, so this is a really cool white Ethiopian opal. Thanks, Daniel. Now, this is a white Ethiopian opal, as you know. And like I said, no filters. That is the opal. And a half carat, faceted, for only $20 today. This is only 20 bucks. You can see a little spot inclusion right at the very, very top, but that's normal. Remember, opal is a silicate, so it's really soft, and to facet opal is really, really difficult. Typically, you're always gonna see these in cabs because it's easy to polish. Well, I say easy. I've never done it. It's easier to polish a cab than it is to facet a silicate. Silicates are really, really difficult. So that's why the faceted opals are kind of more difficult to find in the larger sizes too. Small ones you can find them, but not the larger ones. Especially that grade. And I just want to, before we end the show, I still have 3 gemstones to go through. I just want to let everybody know, remember, this video will be posted on our YouTube channel. If you're not familiar with our YouTube channel, get over there, subscribe. Our Etsy inventory videos are there. Our shows are rebroadcast and reshot live there, or reposted with the available gemstones. So if there's anything you guys are looking for, definitely check it out. It's got the link to Etsy's for those Etsy inventories. And man, yeah. So 2023 is going to be a really good year, different year for Tesoro Dolce. We're kind of going to be in multiple outlets. Like I said, we're dabbling in live auction now. So that's something new. All right, so this is a 4.3 carat baguette aquamarine. Now this one's going to carry a price tag of $120. I really cannot go any lower than that. The price we had on this for our low carat weight was $175. So we took off $55 off of it tonight. So at $120, this is a 4.3 carat baguette, all natural aquamarine. Look at the saturation in that though. Wow. And having a baguette cut's really rare. So this would be insane in a pendant. Elongated pendant. And that size is phenomenal. It's a really big baguette length. Do we have the size on there? We don't. Oh, it's maybe on the jar. Oh yeah. So it's a 16. Wow, 16 by 7 millimeter. So yeah, that's a big boy. And if you're ever looking for bigger, I can definitely accommodate. I think we even have bigger. Love the baguettes. Wish we had some prosciutto. All right. Obviously, I do try to show spinel as much as we can. We're getting really low on our spinel inventory. We've shown some from our vault, which is pretty awesome. We've actually gone in, dipped into our vault for spinels. This spinel is pretty cool. This is a 0.6 carat, so 60 points of oval blue spinel, natural spinel for $20 today. $20. Really good deal. I love the blue in this one. It's kind of that steel blue, kind of a little bit of aqua color to it. And yeah, 0.6 carat, 60 points of blue spinel for $20. Jessica, I can't even tell you how much I love prosciutto. You know, Costco, I don't know if you guys shop at Costco. They have an entire leg. They sell the whole leg of prosciutto there. Leg of lamb. It's the whole thing is there. I'm dying to buy one, but I need I need like some special. You know, we went to Amanda and I had been at Croatia, which is across the Adriatic. From Italy. That's where Italians go for vacation. And man, I couldn't get enough prosciutto. It was everywhere. I want to go back just for those. That's it. So if you're watching, you're from Croatia, would love some prosciutto. Amy's husband? Oh, really? Oh, cool. Amy's husband was from Croatia, Amanda says. Yeah, we were in Dubrovnik. We've been to Zadar, Hvar, Split. Oops, that almost jumped. The rainforest, or the Plavitsky. Okay, so last gemstone of the night, yellow sapphire. Oh, we had to close it with a little bang. 0.45 carats, almost a half carat of yellow sapphire. This is natural yellow sapphire. We've only got this at $10. $10 for this yellow sapphire. Oh man, I need a vacation. We need a vacation. Let's go back. We are planning a trip to Italy next year. Next year we're planning a trip to Italy, so we're hoping they get there.
Oh no, it's right, 2024.
2024. Oh shoot. Okay, so 0.45. Amy says his family's from a small island off of Kirk. Angela's gonna grab this sapphire. Nice grab, Angela. $10. It's such a good deal. All right, let's get that over to Amanda before it jumps out of my tweezers. There we go. Thank you. Okay. Oh wow, that was a lot. We went through over 40 gemstones, 40 plus. Okay, so let me kind of go through everything again. Remember, our these guys are blowing out fast. We've sold so many. We had over 10,000 carats. I think we sold a third of those already. So these are 50 carats of the mixed facets. Remember, there's sapphires and so on. If you've ever gotten these, you know how good these are. They're insane. I don't know anybody out there selling anything like that in this quality. We have the Praesiolite green amethyst. If you want to see that again, I can pop that up. We do have the Russian Lab, the aquamarine, and we have a turntable of goodies, right? So topaz, Praesiolite, quantum cut Praesiolite, the blue tourmalines with or blue sapphires. So have some of those. There's that. Look at that separation there in that ametrine. This is an opal, believe it or not, Brazilian opal. And yeah, so we got some other goodies. Here comes that diaspore. Yay. I want to check something. I love doing this. But if you look, the UV will capture a lot of the gemstones that glow, like that ruby, right? So, and you're going to see some of those color change on like the diaspore. You can see it coming around, and so on. So really cool, fun tools that you can use. I don't trust them all the time for, wow, check that out. I don't trust them all the time for color change, but it will help you. So we really like doing that anyway. Okay, so I think that's it. If there's any requests, please let me know. We'll pull those for you. Also, remember, video gets uploaded to YouTube with the remaining gemstones. You can check it out, replay. So we have customers over on Poshmark, Instagram, where else? Everywhere else, right? And if you've never been to our website, check out our website, tesorodolcegems.com. We are starting to put our inventory there too. So check it out. I don't have everything there. We're putting it up there slowly. We used to have our inventory there. You can buy right through our website, through our Square site. Those are available gemstones. And yeah, I think that's it. So thank you everybody for joining us tonight. Really appreciate your business. And we'll see you on Thursday. We are going to do a Thursday show, so don't miss that one. Again, we're going to have some sale gemstones and some other stones as well. So just keep an eye out. Yeah. And don't forget to subscribe. That way you kind of know when we're going to do those deals and giveaways this year. 2023 is going to be a pretty amazing year for us. So stick with us. All right, guys. All right, grazie tutti. Thank you so much. Grazie for all your sales, all your grabs, and really appreciate your business. And we hope you have a great night. Buonanotte, buonanotte. Grazie a tutti. Arrivederci. Arrivederci.